I'm sorry. Ayan. Meiosis is to 4 daughter cells and mitosis is to how many daughter cells? Ayan lang. Give me a minute po, kunin ko lang yung ano ko, yung glasses ko kasi medyo malabo rin. Ayan. I'm back. So yes po. Clear na po. Sorry, yes po. Ayan. So yung sagot nila, letter A. Final answer na po ba yung letter A? Final answer? Is that your final answer? Final answer, letter A? Final answer yung letter A natin? Final answer? Okay, so number 13. Final answer daw, letter A? Okay, so the correct answer is letter A for number 13. Okay, so, ayan. Final answer, ayan. Good. Um, in meiosis, we have 4 daughter cells. Now, sa meiosis, ilang stages of cell division are there in meiosis? Ilang cell division tayo sa meiosis? At saka ilang chromosomes meron yung each of the 4 daughter cells? Ayan. Sa meiosis, ilang cell division nag-undergo yung cells? And yung 4 daughter cells na yan, tigi-ilang chromosomes sila meron? How many chromosomes are each of these daughter cells have? Ayan. So, meiosis, meiosis undergoes 2 cellular division. Okay, so we have meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Meiosis 1 and meiosis 2, they have the same stages, of course. We have the 4 stages. Meron tayong, what's this? We have the prophase, anaphase, metaphase, and the telophase, right? And we also have the G1 and the G2 phases. Okay, I'll just discuss the meiosis, cellular division, like the meiosis and the mitosis. I think in a separate video kasi it's really very complicated topic. Ayan. And each 4 daughter cells of meiosis has 23 chromosomes. Kasi yung daughter cells na yan, they have daughter cells na to, meiosis is the cell division of the gamete cells or sex cells, or we say reproductive cells. And those two cells are the sperm cells, the sperm and the egg cells, okay? Each of the sperm and the egg cells, they have only 23 chromosomes because when they meet, okay, during fertilization, they form an embryo that has a total of 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs of chromosomes, okay? So, ayan siya. Mitosis, the other one, mitosis, it's the cell division of the body cells or the somatic cells, okay? And it only undergoes 1 cellular division. It also has these 4 stages, the prophase, anaphase, metaphase, and the telophase, okay? And each of the 2 daughter cells of mitosis has 46 chromosomes, okay? And that they are exactly the same or a copy, okay? 100% copy to their parent cells, okay? There you go. Next, number 14. Okay. Number 14. Meiosis is haploid. Mitosis is A. Diploid, haploid, letter B, letter C, multiploid, or D, none of the above. And what's your answer for number 14? Meiosis is to haploid, mitosis is to diploid, haploid, multiploid, or none of the above. Yan, they said letter A, letter A, and diploid. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for number 14, yes, that's correct. The correct answer is diploid. Good. That's it. The correct answer is letter A, diploid. When I say diploid, it has 46 chromosomes. Okay? Haploid, it has only 23 chromosomes. Or kasi medyo kasi when I say diploid, there are 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs of chromosomes. 23 pairs. 23 pair means 2. So 23 times 2, that's 46 in total of chromosomes. How about the whereas the haploid, it has only a total of 23 chromosomes, not pair, okay? 23 chromosomes, chromosome number, okay? So, ganun po. So, number 14, it's letter A. Okay? The correct answer is letter A. Next, number 15. Medyo, siya, wait. Number 15. Ayan. Number 15. With the merger, okay, the oracle will assimilate 3 computer startups into its blank structure. So what's your answer for number 15? Ayan, if you are going to post your answer, please also write the number ha para mas mas makita natin kung saan yung sagot ninyo, sa anong number. Ayan. Ayan, number 15 we have. What's your answer for number 15? With the merger, Oracle will assimilate 3 computer startups into its blank structure. Okay. So what's your answer for number 15? Number 15. Ayan. Number 15. Ayan. So, okay, everybody says letter A. So, the correct answer is letter A. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A. It's corporate. And if you can see here, it's structure, right? Structure is a noun. Okay, so structure is a noun. And it must be modified with an adjective. And this must be an adjective. Okay, so that's corporate. What kind of structure? It's the corporate structure. Okay, not the corporation. Because anyway, this one, corporation is a noun. And only 2 lang, letters A or B in between letters A and B. But we have this one as an adjective. So it must be the corporate. Okay, so corporate structure. Next one, number 16. My secretary has arranged a meeting. Blank the situation this afternoon at 4 p.m. My secretary has arranged a meeting. Blank the situation this afternoon at 4. Okay, so what's your answer for number 16? Number 16. Is it discussion? To discuss and discussing or will be discussed? Ayan, 16. 16. Okay. My secretary has arranged a meeting. Blank the situation this afternoon at 4. Okay. Ayan. Final answer, letter B. Okay. So the correct answer here is letter B. Okay. So we just say my secretary has arranged a meeting to discuss the situation this afternoon at 4 p.m. Okay. Okay. There you go. Next, number 17. Number 17, what's your answer for number 17? Which of the following is not needed by the plants in order to survive? Which of the following is not needed by the plants in order to survive? Which of the following is not needed by the plants in order to survive? So, ano yung ano dyan? 17? Is it A, air, letter B, minerals or nutrients from the soil, letter C, water, or letter D, oxygen? Which of the following is not needed by the plants in order to survive? Yan. Forget about those dogs. Kasi nasa probinsya kasi ako kaya naririnig niyo yung chicken, ng dog, tapos yung pusa pa namin dito. Ayan. Okay, so 17. Everybody says letter D. May nagsabi ng letter D. Okay, so ayun. So number 17, the correct answer is letter D. Okay, why is that so? Because the plants only need what? What is the air needed by the plants in order for them to survive? Okay? Of course they need air and that air contains the carbon dioxide, right? Okay, so and letter B, minerals and nutrients from the soil, and that's also like water. Okay, so they need water for the photosynthesis. Ayan, that's water also. And then oxygen, they don't need this one because, okay, so what's this? Okay, so iano ko sa inyo yung kung if you are familiar with ano yung process ng plants to make their own food? Ano yung ano ng plants? Ano na yung plants? Yes, tama po. Tama po. Plants need what's this? Plants need carbon dioxide. And plants only produce oxygen. They don't need oxygen, but they produce oxygen. Okay? So, ayan, photosynthesis. In the process of photosynthesis, okay, the process of photosynthesis, the plants need that, what's this? Carbon dioxide, of course. Yeah. Yes po, that's correct. Okay, what's this? Carbon dioxide plus, okay. Sorry, hindi ako makaano ng subscript ha. H2O. Lagay ko na lang ng ganito yung equation. Yields. Okay, so ito yung ano niya actually. Okay. So, the chemical equation for the photosynthesis, good? Good, ayan. Ayan. So, there are lots of explanations here. Photosynthesis plants po ang nagbibigay ng oxygen na need nating mga tao. Correct, that's correct. Okay, ang sa atin po, manggagaling ang CO2. That's correct, that's correct. Photosynthesis is a process of making food by plants. Okay, so there go. So, if you notice this one, I have written here what's that? The chemical equation for photosynthesis, okay? So, ayan, pinalakihan ko na siya, binold ko na siya. Hindi ko lang maano yung mga subscript na numbers kasi medyo matagal siya. Okay, yung subscript. So, that is CO2, carbon dioxide. Okay, this is what the plants need in order for them to carry out the photosynthesis. And the plants make their own food through the process of photosynthesis. That's true. That's true po. Okay, so plants uses the carbon dioxide from the air, okay, plus the water, okay, plus the water with the help of sunlight, okay, with the help of sunlight. They need the solar energy or the energy from the sun, okay, to produce the glucose. Okay, so this is sugar, glucose, C6H12O6. This is the glucose, and the carbon. They release carbon dioxide. I know oxygen. I'm sorry, O2 or oxygen. Now, this oxygen is being released by plants to the atmosphere or to the environment, and then we inhale this one, and then after we inhale this, we exhale carbon dioxide, which again used by plants with the help of water and sunlight. Okay, with the help of water and sunlight to produce the glucose that they have. Okay, so where are these? This is what you call the plant food. Okay, the starch or the glucose, the long chain of glucose. That's starch. This is being stored by plants, especially in grains or in the tubers, okay? Or the other root crops like sweet potatoes or potatoes, okay? So doon nila in-store tong ano na to, yung glucose or sugar na to. And then again, the animals are eating this carbohydrates rich food like the potatoes, the grains, the rice, the corns, like that as a source of energy. And this glucose naman, C6H12O6, is being used by our cell and in the process of cellular respiration, okay, that is happening in mitochondria to convert this sugar, the glucose, okay, into the energy we call ATP or adenosine triphosphate, which we need in order for us to move. Okay? So ganun ka ano si plants. Ganun siya kaimportante sa atin, sa lahat. Okay? Dito sa tinitirhan natin. Ganun siya kaimportante. Okay? Plants, they don't need oxygen in order for them to survive because that's what they make. That's what they make. Okay? So there you go. Okay na po ba? Clear po ba 'yon? This is the photosynthesis. This is the photosynthesis, what's this? Photosynthesis equation. Na yung sinasabi ko kanina naman na, okay, wait lang ha. Okay. So this is what I'm saying earlier, yung sinasabi kong cellular respiration. This one is taking place, the photosynthesis. This is the equation, see carbon dioxide plus water is yielding the glucose and the oxygen, okay, which we need. Now, itong oxygen na to na i-release ng plants, ito naman ang kailangan ng ano natin, ng katawan. We inhale this one and then it will be distributed by the circulatory system, okay, through the blood to all parts of the body, this oxygen, and then with the sugar that we take in, like yung mga kinakain natin, yung mga carbohydrates, rich food like the grains or the rice or the corn or bread and stuff like that. It has rich in glucose. And this glucose combined with the oxygen, okay? So this produces the ATP. Okay, ATP plus, wait lang, gawin natin itong smaller. Ayan, ATP, okay, so yung cellular respiration nangyayari, ito si photosynthesis nangyayari sa chloroplast, okay, sa plant, sa organelle inside the cell na chloroplast ang tawag. And then ito naman siyang this one, the cellular respiration is happening in mitochondria, okay? And it uses the carbohydrates, the glucose specifically with the help of oxygen that we inhale to produce the ATP or adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy we use in order for us to move. And carbon dioxide is being released and we exhale this, okay? And we exhale this and also with the water, okay? That also goes, what's this? The product of the cellular respiration, okay? Clear po ba yan? This one is this, what's this? Photosynthesis chemical formula, chemical equation, and this one is the cellular respiration chemical equation. And kung makikita nyo, the photosynthesis, yung product or yung product or yung results ng photosynthesis, yun yung reactant sa cellular respiration. Yung product naman na carbon dioxide at water is the reactants of the photosynthesis kasi photosynthesis and what's this cellular respiration are working antagonistically. That means they need each other. I mean, they're relative, okay? Related sila. Okay? Photosynthesis is happening in the plants and whereas the cellular respiration is happening in the plants. Okay? Clear po ba yun? Clear? Ayan. Clear po ba? Clear. Okay, so number 18. Number 18. Translate 9 less than the total of a number and 2. What's your answer there? Ayan. For number 18, do you have number there? I don't have number. Do you have your answer there? For number 18. Ayan. Number 18. Everybody says letter A. Final, is that your final answer, letter A? Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer, letter A? Huh? Is that your final answers, guys? Ayan. What's your final answer? Ayan, sabi nila final na daw yung A. Oh, may nag... Others say letter A, others say letter D, others say letter B. One says letter B. Yes po eh. Okay. So, I'll explain this and you will see. Wait lang po ha. Gamitin natin yung mahiwagang sketchpad natin so we can okay, so ito na. Translate. Ayan. Translate 9 less than the total of a number and 2. Okay. So when I say total, that is plus. Okay. And then a number is unknown. So we'll just let this one as n because we don't know what number is that. And 2, of course, that's 2. So this translates that it is n plus 2, right? That is n plus 2. Okay, so if you notice why I work out here first before that less than or after the less than phrase, it is because in mathematics, if you are, okay, if you encounter this phrase, 9 less than, especially when you encounter the word less than, you always have to work backward. So that's the reason why I work here first, okay? That is the total of a number n and 2, so that's n plus 2, okay? And then, before nyo i-minus si 9. 9 less than. If you are having this, you always have to work backward. So you have, after the less than, that's where you're gonna start working first, okay? So that is the total of a number and 2, that is n plus 2. And then less than 9, you go backward na. Less than 9, so minus 9. Only for less than, ha? This is only true for less than or subtracted from. Okay? And so after this one, we have n plus 2 minus 9. Since this one, we can still simplify this. We have n plus 2 minus plus 2, okay, minus 9. Now, plus 2 minus 9 or positive 2 minus 9, the answer is negative 7, okay, or just 9 minus 2, and then the sign of the bigger number, which is 9, regardless of this, the sign. Okay, so ayun na siya, negative 7. So that's n minus 7. So our final answer is n minus 7, which is letter D. Okay? Letter D po, letter D. The correct answer for number 18 is letter D. Okay? Is that clear? Klaro po ba? Klaro? Yung letter D natin? Okay, so the final answer, or the correct answer is letter D. Okay? That's n minus 7. Letter D. Okay. So, clear po ba? Is that clear? Is that clear? Is the explanation clear? Ayan. Next natin na problem is a word problem. Ayan. Thank you. Thank you at clear siya. Gusto nyo muna mag-English tayo? Balikan natin si 19 at saka 20. Ha? Gusto nyo ba? Tapusin muna natin yung mga medyo easy na questions or gusto nyo i-go over yung problem? Ayan. Kung okay lang sa inyo, pwede din naman unahin natin yung word problem na to. Kung gusto nyo, ayan, number 19 is system of linear equations. And this is in the basic algebra. In basic algebra, this is, what's this? Price problem. Gusto nyo tong problem? Sige, explain natin. Okay. So if you have, oh, sige. Mag-English, let's do the English first. So let's just go back with number 19 and 20 because they are both mathematics. Okay. Ayan. Number 21. Jamalul is, ayan. Jamalul is blank writing letters. Ayan. So, pa-state yung ano ninyo, yung number and then your answer. Good. Okay, so number 21, Jamalul is blank writing letters. Hmm? What's your answer? 21 letter C, 21 letter A. Others say letter A. Others say letter B. Letter C, I'm sorry. And others say letter A. Ayan. Hmm. Okay. So if you are doing like this what's this expression? We say Jamalul is bad at writing letters. Okay, so bad at doing something. Bad at doing something. Okay, so I'm bad at what's this? Yeah, bad at doing something. Always remember that. Bad at doing something. We don't say bad in or bad on. Okay? So we just say bad at plus doing something. Okay? Or activity. Or I mean, not activity, not, or something like doing something. That something is like bad at math, bad at English, bad at writing letters, bad at science, like that. Okay? So we say that. So the correct answer is letter C. Okay, so for number 21, we say bad at writing letters. Okay, bad at doing something. Okay, next, number 22. 22, number 22. Number 22. Okay, so the correct answer for number 21 is letter C, bad at writing letters. Okay, bad at doing something. Okay, how about 22? The car was traveling blank kilometers an hour when the accident, I'm sorry, when the accident happened. Okay, so what's your answer for number 22? 22, 22. Okay. Others say letter B, others say letter D. Okay. Others say letter A, others say D, others say letter C, others say letter D. Okay, so ano po ba ang tamang sagot? What's your final answer for number 22? Ha? Ayan. For number 22, the car was traveling blank. Now, with numbers, we always use the preposition at. Okay, so like shall we say, teacher Seppi left college at 16. Okay, so the car was traveling at 50 kilometers an hour. Okay, traveling at 50 kilometers an hour. Okay, so it must be traveling at. Ayan, so the correct answer is traveling at, preposition at. Okay, with numbers. Okay, at 16 or at 20 or at 50, like that. Okay, next, number 20, 30. Number 20, 30. Number 20, 30. What factor was a major cause of both World War One and World War Two? A. The spread of Martian ideas into Europe. That is like the Karl Marx or the communism. Is it that one of the major causes or the major cause? The dropping of atomic bombs. Is it? Or the nationalism and national borders? Or letter D, the rise of totalitarian fascist states? What's your answer for number 23? Number 23. What's your answer for number 23? Ayan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So the rise of totalitarian fascist states. Okay, so that's the major cause. The dropping of the atomic bomb, the letter B. Okay, so the dropping of the atomic bomb happened in 1945, which ended the World War II. Okay, that ended the dropping of the atomic bombs in Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan. That ended the World War II. Okay, but here the question is like, what factor was a major cause of both World War One and World War II? So the correct answer is letter D, the rise of totalitarian fascist states. Okay, so that is letter D. There you go. Okay, next one. 25. 24. So the correct answer there is letter D, the rise of the totalitarian fascist states. Okay, next, number 24. Yeah, number 24. Which part of Asia does the Arabian Peninsula occupy? Is it in northwest, southeast, southwest, or northeast? Ayan. Which part of Asia does the Arabian Peninsula occupy? Is it in northwest, in southeast, southwest, or northeast? Hmm. Ayan. Others say letter D, others say letter B. Ayan. Is that your final answer for number 24? Others say letter C. Okay, so I think I need the what's this? The sketch pad then. Ayan, so number 24, isa lang po yung nakasagot. Isa lang po yung nakasagot ng tama for number 24. Ayan. Which part then? Okay. Okay. So, in Asia, okay, so shall we say this is Asia? Oh, wait. I'll just have it like this. Okay. So, in Asia, here is Russia, the biggest country. And here is Mongolia. Here is China. And here is Korea. And Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines. Yan. And here is Southeast Asia. Okay, with China connected to Southeast Asia, including the Philippines, Indonesia here, and Malaysia and Brunei. And here is India, and of course, Iran, Iraq. Okay. So, what's the question again? Ay, hala. Sorry, I didn't share it. Wait lang. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so ayan siya. I think it's clear na. Okay, so in Asia, here northern part, and we have the Mongolia, we have China, here is Korea, and Japan, and here is Taiwan and Philippines. Okay, here. And then here's the Indochina, the Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar. And here is India in this part, India. And then we have Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, and then Iraq and Saudi Arabia in here with Bahrain, Oman, Dubai, UAE, and then Yemen. Ano pa ba? Israel is here, okay? So this is the north, okay? So India is in the South Asia, and then we are in Southeast Asia, and then this is East Asia. This is Central Asia here, where Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan are found. And this one is southwest. This is the Arabian Peninsula, okay? And it is in the southwest, okay? That is in the southwest, the Arabian Peninsula, where we can see Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Oman, what more? Jordan, Qatar, Kuwait, and Iraq, Saudi Arabia, like that. That's southwest, okay? So that is southwest. That is letter C, okay? Yan. Okay na po ba? Ayan. Yung drawing ko kanina hindi kasi masyadong mano kasi it's not drawn to scale kasi. But the Arabian Peninsula is found in the southwest. Okay, South Asia is South Asian countries are what's this? Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, yan, and Pakistan. Yan. Okay, Central Asia is Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, like that. Okay. There you go. Next, number, what number are we in? Yan. Number 25. Number 25. Yan. To govern is to rule, and the government rules by laws. Whose main duty is the enforcement of laws? Yan. To govern is to rule, and the government rules by laws. Whose main duty is the enforcement of laws? Or yeah. Is it in the police department, judiciary department, legislative department, or the executive department? And it's the police powers actually. The other term for this phrase, whose main duty is to the enforcement of law, is the police powers. The police powers is resting on what what's this branch of the government? What branch or the police power rests on what branch of the government? Is it the judiciary department or the legislative or the executive? And others say letter C, B, and D. Okay, so it's just among B, C, D. Yeah, these are the three branches of the government, especially in the Philippine government system. Ayan. Okay. One more is in, yeah, the police, actually, letter A is just a distraction here. Because enforcement of laws is the police powers. Okay, and according to the Philippine Constitution, the police power, okay, the police power rests on the executive department. That is why the Philippine National Police falls on, is under the Department of Interior and Local Government, which is also under the President, right? The DILG is run by an alter ego to the president, which is the Department of Interior and Local Government Secretary, right? Okay, so and that is under the police powers rest on the executive department. Although, the executive also, yeah, they're the implement or enforcement of the laws. Legislative department, okay, so they make laws, okay, they make bills, and when these bills are already like in the final reading and approved in both the Senate and the House of Representatives, it will go to the president to be signed. And when the moment that the president has signed the bill approved by the Senate and the legislative, I mean, like the Congress, that already becomes law. Okay, and those interpreters of the law, okay, if it's violates other laws or the fundamental law of the land, which is the Constitution, okay, is the job of the judiciary department. Okay, so in the judiciary department, it has 15 justices. One is the chief justice, okay, of the Supreme Court, and then we also have like 13 or 15, I'm not sure, but out of those, one is the chief justice. Okay, yan. Yan, dito yung mga courts sa judiciary. They're the ones interpreting the laws. Okay? And legislative department, it's composed of the Senate and uh, the House of Representatives. House of Representatives is being uh, what's this overseen by the House Speaker, and the Senate is the Senate President. Okay, Executive Department, of course, that is being uh, handled by the President of the Philippines. Okay, now, yeah, that's it. So the correct answer, or the police powers or the enforcement of the law, is on uh, the executive department. Next one. Okay. The Spanish expedition responsible for naming the archipelago Filipinas is during what expedition? Is it Magellan's expedition? Is it Lawarca expedition or Legazpi expedition or Villalobos expedition? Okay, so what letter is the correct answer here? What's your answer for number 26? What's your answer for number 26? Yan. Others say letter C, others say letter D. Okay. Okay, so the correct answer is during, is it Miguel Lopez de Legazpi or Villalobos? Okay, Magellan named the Philippines, or I mean like the islands where uh, he saw during his expedition before he was killed in by Lapu-Lapu in the island of Mactan. When they were approaching the Philippine Islands, he named the islands as Las Islas de San Lazarus, okay, in honor to Saint Lazarus, who they thought at that time saved them from the typhoons in the Pacific. Okay, so he named the Philippines as Las Islas de San Lazarus. Okay, Lawarca and Legazpi, they didn't have, but Villalobos, he named the Philippines as Filipinas. That's why we called Filipinos. Okay, this is in honor to King Philip. Uh, is it the second King Philip the second or the fourth? And anyway, Philip the second, I think so. That was the King of Spain during that time. Okay, so final answer is letter D. Okay, in honor, we were named after King Philip or Felipe. Okay, Felipe, King Felipe of Spain during that time. He named the Philippines as Filipinas in honor to him. Okay, so there you go. Next. Which economic system is based on free enterprise? Is it globalism, mixed economies, capitalism, or communism? Okay, so what's your answer for number 27? What's your answer for number 27? And what's your answer for number 27? Which economic system is based on free enterprise? Globalism, mixed economies, capitalism, or communism? Ayan, isa pa lang po. Ayan, ayan, ayan. Okay, so for number 27, okay, free enterprise or free economy, free market economy. Okay, free market economy, that is capitalism. Okay, that's capitalism. Yan, King Philip II. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Ma'am April May Banguran. Ayan po. So, which economic system is based on the free enterprise or free market economy? So, that is capitalism. Okay, so number 27, that is letter D. In communism, there is no free market in there. Okay, everything is controlled by the government. Okay, ayan. So, it's capitalism. We have socialism, capitalism, and communism. Okay, so capitalism is based on the free market economies, whereas the socialism, some of the basic, what's this? Basic needs of the society are being controlled by the government. Okay, so that's in socialism. Communism, that's total control. Okay, there you go. Next, ayan. Bangladesh declared independence from what country? India, Nepal, Pakistan, or Sri Lanka? Ayan po. Ayan. Bangladesh declared independence from what country? India, Nepal, Pakistan, or Sri Lanka? Ayan. Others say letter D, others say letter C. Ayan. It's between C, no, may nagsabi din, others also, some of you guys say India. Okay. Or may nagsabi din Nepal. So which is which? A, B, C, D. Kompleto na. Okay. So Bangladesh. Okay? Okay. Wait lang. I'll just have it here para mas ano. So it's clear. Yan. So if you noticed, okay, India before actually included Pakistan. Okay, so let's say this is and Bangladesh. Okay, so let's say this is the map of India. Hi, Nexus. Okay, so and Sri Lanka is here, the teardrop of India. Okay, during the what's this? The conflict between the Hindus and the Muslims in India. Okay, so after they gained independence from Britain, okay, so there were West Pakistan, okay, and the East Pakistan. Okay, East Pakistan. There we go. Now, uh, then this is India now. And this is, and later on, okay, so the center of the government of the country Pakistan, rests here in the western Pakistan. Okay, so the Eastern Pakistanis felt that they were neglected by the West Pakistanis, or the government of the Pakistan. So they declared independence from Pakistan and they named their country as Bangladesh. That's why you can see Bangladesh in this part. Okay, Bangladesh. And now this one is called Pakistan, this area. Okay, so they declared independence from Pakistan. Okay, yan. There we go. Next tayo. Let's go to the next. Yeah, next, number 29, it says, when does a bill become a law? When the president vetoes it, when the Supreme Court approves its constitutionality, or when the president has signed it, or when the House bicameral committee approves it. What's your answer for number 29? Number 29. Okay, so, ayan. Mhm. Okay, so ayan siya. So this is it. The correct answer for number 29 is letter C. Yes po, that's correct. Letter C. When the president has signed it, that's already a law. Okay, a bill is already a law. That's automatic. When the president has affixed his signature in it, so that's already a law. Okay, so although it's already a law, I mean, like the Supreme Court still has to check if there are like organizations or part, I mean, like some of the people or the civilians can also file a petition, okay, to seek for the Supreme Court's what's this? Not approval or like checking of the law if it abides with the provisions in the Constitution or not. Okay, like what is happening now with anti-terrorism law, okay, or the ATL, which were being challenged by some of the rights groups in the Supreme Court, and yeah, that's it. The Supreme Court has already ruled about it. Okay. Yes po, that's true. When the president has signed it, that's already a law. Okay, so there you go. Next one. The United Nations arm that is in charge of the COVID-19 pandemic, is it the GATT or the General Agreement on Tariff and Trades, or letter B, the International Labor Organization or ILO, or WHO or the World Health Organization, and letter D is the Security Council. What's the in charge or the UN arm that is in charge of the COVID-19 pandemic? Okay, so what's number 30? What's your answer for number 30 po? Number 30, number 30. Okay, so ayan. Final answer, final answer. For number 30, the United Nations arm that is in charge of the COVID-19 pandemic, is it the GATT or the General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, or ILO, or WHO or Security Council? Yeah, so that's correct. That is letter C. Okay, so the World Health Organization. There you go. So I hope hanggang dito lang po muna guys. Hanggang dito lang po muna. Yan. Ano lang ako, inactivate ko lang tong YouTube channel ko for tonight. Yan. Thank you so much. I'm going to go live tomorrow dun sa page and then also here sa YouTube channel. So magkaibang ano yun, magkaibang content. Ayan. So please do visit and share this video. Okay, share this video. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notification of my future videos po. Ayan. Thank you so much for tonight, for joining me guys. So hope to see you tomorrow on another live session with Teacher Seppi. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do this one. By tomorrow, i-include ko lang po dito si number 19 at saka si number 20 po. I'm sorry. Ayan. Sige po. I'm gonna include the ano po, tomorrow, yung number 19 at saka 20. That's noted po for tomorrow. Yeah. So I'll be going live. I'll try to do what's this? Professional education tomorrow dun sa page ko and then general education here sa YouTube channel ko. And thank you so much. Please subscribe po. Please subscribe and don't forget to share my video sa mga groups nyo. And then also, don't forget to tick that bell para sa future videos ko. Yan. Thank you so much po, everyone. God bless. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good night. Stay safe, everyone. God bless.